Emily laughed grimly. Look, I'm telling you, it never works. Something about how they are. They all hate me. It's like kill on sight for them. Jay did not waver. You said you tried like 2 times, right? That isn't exactly a scientific sample size. Emily sighed. Yeah, but it tracks, right? When someone... She hesitated and looked around the student union. She still felt weird about discussing supernatural stuff in public places, even though it had never once been an issue. People would probably be inclined to think they were talking about a game or something, and if not, at this point, she wondered why she would care. And when someone comes back from the dead, that is an affront to everything their creator stands for. And the angels are not just things made by gods like all other creations. They are part of what made them. That's where the divinity thing comes from. She looked to see if any of it was getting through to Jay, but he seemed like his mind was set. And you know this how? He asked. You're the one who said that there is no encyclopedia on this stuff. At least not that you know of. True, but I have gotten a knack for how this stuff works. Emily let herself swell a bit with pride. Don't think I could be a lich if I didn't know what I was doing. This caused Jay to chuckle. Come on now. I heard your story. You were like, technically a lich. Look, Emily said, taking on her lecturer posture. I was dead, and then while dead, I used magic to make myself not dead. That's what a lich is. And even though I don't look all spooky, whatever, Jay said, leaning back. You've known about this stuff for like a couple of months. Gabe has been my roommate for almost a year now. We have been through a lot. Plus, he is not nearly as fire and brimstone as his buddies. Just come with me back to the dorm, and we will see what happens. Emily smiled. She was still not very convinced, but if even one angel would hear her out, it could solve a lot. Fine, she said. Let's try it. At Emily's insistence, Jay approached Gabe in the dorm room beforehand. So you remember that adjunct professor I had who might know about stuff? Turns out she has a bit of a demon problem and could use our help. Oh? Gabe paused the game he was playing. What was up with her anyway? Well, she kind of died due to getting in a fight with a demon over a book, and then in the afterlife, she managed to steal a different demon's power and come back, so now she has 2 demons after her? It's a thing. So, Gabe said, his eyebrow twitching imperceptibly to Jay. She is a lich. Well, yeah, kind of by accident? Jay paused. You aren't going to be weird about this because I swore up and down. Nope, I think it's fine. Any enemy to demons is a friend of mine after all. Plus, burn in hellfire, he exclaimed, his eyes aglow and a beam of holy radiance shooting from his fist at Emily, who had just walked through the door. Emily braced for impact, and the holy radiant beam dissipated a few inches from her face. She held on until she felt the angel's attention was well in focus, and then raised her left hand. Black pools formed under Gabriel's feet, sinking them into the floor as dark whip-like tendrils grabbed him by the arms, sealing his link to divinity and thus causing the beams to dissipate. Foul being! Gabriel roared in an uncanny voice that would make mortals weep if they were not acclimated to this kind of thing. You do not belong to this reality. You will be erased for your crimes. Emily sighed. This is just like before, she said as Jay rushed to embrace Gabe. Hey now, it's okay, Jay said softly into Gabe's ear. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just a person in trouble who needs our help. Will you calm down? For me? At this, the bright light faded from Gabe's eyes as he looked warmly at Jay. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was, Gabe said apologetically with a genuine remorse in his voice. It's like what? Jay asked. Like, she cannot go unpunished, yelled Gabe as Jay turned to see Emily peeking through the door, giving a cautious but friendly wave. She quickly ducked out of view and thought about her other options.